All right, Deb. This, I made a floor plan of your trailer. Here.
Can you turn it upside down so she can see it? Because now it's upside down.
Okay. And this, I know I talked about starting here, but I thought about it, and the best place to start would be here with a 4-foot piece, and then do this until you're underneath where the hot water heater is. Okay? When you do that, make sure that the pieces, when you lay them down, are straight. You always do one line at a time. This would be your first piece, 4 foot. Second piece, 4 foot. Third piece, 4 foot. Fourth piece, you might have to cut the end off it. Okay, you have one line. Make sure that they're straight. This is what I was talking about as far as being straight. You put them together. Okay, lay it down. If they're off a little bit, when you go to put your next piece in, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have this little gap in there. That's not what you want. You want to keep everything nice and tight. Okay? That way there's no seams to look at. Everything will be flat. Okay. We're demonstrating now that we're doing this in the, this is your first row, which is right here. All right. It's all the way through. Okay. Just think of this as your first 4-foot piece. Your next piece would be 3 foot. So you cut 3 foot. Remember, you're going to cut 3 foot, and that 1 foot piece you're going to use on the other end. Okay?
So when you say 3 foot, it's not this row, it's the next row.
It's the next row. And remember, look down here, Max.
Okay.
This is the leading edge, and this is the leading edge. You cut 3 foot from the leading edge back. 3 foot. Okay? And then what you have is the tail end, which is this side, from the other side. When you get up there, the 1 foot piece will fit in at that end. So you don't have any scrap. Okay. You come down here, and remember, this is only a simulation.
Don't try this at home.
Yes. You got your 3 foot piece, your 4 foot piece, another 4 foot, then now you got your 3 foot piece. Now you put your next piece in, a full sheet.
So that's 4 foot.
4 foot piece.
A 4 foot piece. We're
So it's
using
only the first one that's 3 foot.
Yeah, and then the next one will be 2 foot. So it'd be 4 foot, 3 foot, 2 foot. Okay, this is where the hammer comes in. Okay. You take a piece of scrap, you lock it in place. Then you take your hammer and you give it a couple of taps. All right.
Show up there,
Nah.
there's a split. See that split?
Yep. See now? Everything. See how everything locks in? No
Yeah.
gaps in the seams, nothing. Okay?
Perfect.
Okay, and then you just follow, look on the diagram, and just follow this through on the trailer all the way down. Okay? And once you get to, you go 4 foot, 3 foot, 2 foot. And because when Tommy and I were doing it, we were going to 1 foot, but that was because we're doing a big room. If it was me, I would just do a 4 foot, a 3 foot, a 2 foot, go back to a 4 foot. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, next, just keep in mind that this is the leading edge. leading edge, tail edge. Okay?
Let me show her the tail edge real good so she can tell the difference.
Okay, here.
The leading edge.
Okay. Tail edge.
Wait a minute, hold on. Tail edge where?
This is the leading edge.
Because
The
it
leading
sticks
edge,
out more.
it's the gray out is the leading edge.
Okay.
The tail edge is the back part.
And it's
When you
just a
flip it
little-
over, you see, that's what locks in.
Okay, so there's more on the back, but
Right.
less on the front.
Now,
Okay.
last thing, Deb. Well, one of the last things. When you go to do the slide out, I remember your slide out was in the neighborhood of 45.5 inches. The best way to do that is like this, okay? Take some pieces, okay? We'll say that this is your slide out from here to here, okay? Anyway, whatever 40, we'll say this pencil right here, from here to here is your slide out 45 inches. Start here, okay? Put the leading edge on the end of the slide out.
Which end of the slide out? Where?
The very front of the slide out.
Front of the slide out on the same end where you would
Yeah,
start?
and you're gonna,
Okay.
once you set your last piece in, you're gonna cut this little gray area off. But this is how you figure out where you're gonna be with your slide out, okay? Put the one, okay, and keep going. Like I said, this is just gonna get you to, okay, 2.
Now this is just for measuring first.
Yes, this is
We're
just,
not putting it down yet.
no, we're not
Just
putting
measuring.
anything down. This is just to measure how many pieces you're gonna need. Now, you get all the way to the end, all right? And then I'll show you what you gotta do. Okay.
Pretend those are full-length pieces. They're
Yeah, just,
scratched.
well, this can be scrapped because you're just making a measurement.
Oh,
Now, you see, if this was, say, if this was the length of your slide out at 45 inches, you're gonna have this much left over. Maybe more, maybe less. Anyway, what you wanna do is take your last piece, which is actually gonna be your first piece, and you're gonna cut whatever this width is. Okay? The whole length of the back, the whole length of this, which should be 12 foot, because remember your slide out was 12 foot. So it'd be 4, 8, 12, 3 pieces you'll cut, and you'll rip them down, whatever this is. That way there, the small pieces in the back where you'll never see it, the full pieces are up front. So then,
Those are
once
in
you
the front
figure
of the
out
slide out. That's the back of the slide out. Where
Yeah,
people
this
won't
is the
see
back
it
of the
anyway.
slide
It'll be
out.
under the couch,
right.
maybe.
So you figure this is the width of your slide out. You rip that first piece, and then these are all full pieces. Then just rip this little edge off at the end, and you'll have your nice slide out with full pieces instead of full pieces and then a little piece up front.
That makes sense.
Okay.
You're so smart, one.
Now,
What holds this down in the front? Because that's the lip of the.
well, that's where she's
Right.
gonna have to get some transition. You know, like brass or a little, you know, the ones
Yeah.
I showed you.
Yeah.
Similar to this, only brass that'll go down like
on
a
the
L
door
shape.
there. See that little lip
A
over
little
the door?
transition piece. Yeah.
Yeah, a little
get
L
piece
shape.
like that
Right.
to go
Now,
in. Okay.
now, the other thing too, Deb, is when you get up here, okay, you'll get, I remember there's a radiator here. I'll cut around your radiator. I would pick up the box that was right here, pick that up, run all the way. I think your doors open out. so these are kind of wrong. Anyway, get all the way up here, do the same thing. And then when you come around by your sink, I can't remember if it's how it is, but the easiest way to do that is when you come up by your sink, okay, you'll be, and I'm sure you probably know this, but when you come up by the sink, and however if the sink is like right there, and you got your piece here, take a piece like this, and if the sink is offset, what you can do is go like this, mark, okay, and then mark, and that'll give you the angle you need to cut that.
You might have to demonstrate that again because I didn't get it.
Okay.
I'm an idiot, but you know.
You got your floor. You lay your floor down, okay? When you get up by the sink, I don't know if it's, I can't remember if it's coved or square or however it is. But once you go around there and you need to figure out what the angle is, take a piece like this, put it on the side of where the angle is, and cut it there. That's this angle, okay, and that's that angle.
So how do you know how far to cut though? Do you cut the whole board all the way across?
No, that's when you measure.
Oh, how deep you need to cut it?
Yeah, this is just
see.
this is just gonna give you the angle.
I see, and then you just got to measure how deep you need to cut.
Then you just exactly.
Okay.
Put her coffee back.
I never would have figured that one. Hey, he's stealing your coffee, Tommy. Oh wait, he put it.
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh. I would save the bedroom. I would do all of this and then save the bedroom for last. That way there, if for some reason we underestimated or you have to go buy more, if the lot doesn't exactly match, that's where you're going to want it. You shouldn't have any problems, but that's what I would do. I would hold that one. That's going to be the least conspicuous. It's going to be under your bed.
Now, explain what this is down here, the bottom half of this picture, because we didn't talk about this.
Yes, we did. That's the
Measuring that.
that's the slide out. See
This
right
is
here.
the slide out.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the slide out.
Oh, I see, and you've got 8.
I just put this is this,
Okay.
and then actually when you put this last piece, whatever the last piece is that you're going to use on the slide out, probably wouldn't hurt to put a little that Gorilla Glue that you had. Use Gorilla, get everything locked in place and pick that last piece up, just a little tiny bit like this, and put some of that Gorilla Glue underneath everything, and then put some weight on it. That'll hold it down. Now, I know what it was I wanted to tell you. If in fact, I remember on your slide out for your bedroom, okay, you had this is looking at it vertically, you had a little door here that was under, if you were to build a box, that would be a storage.
So that's under the bed?
Yeah, it would have been. It would be under the bed, right?
Oh, okay.
And I remember Deb saying to me, "Well, she sealed all of that and probably would never use it." If that's the case, all you need when you go to and this would work out really well, is get a metal bed frame for your mattress and box spring, and then a headboard or whatever you want. Put the headboard there, put the metal frame, and on one end on the where the slide out is, on this end over here, put little pads, and on the metal frame up where it goes up, put wheels. That way there, the slide out, when the slide out goes in, it'll roll on the wheels but be rigid back there, and then
Oh, yes.
and you don't need, because then you won't need to build a box.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I can't picture it because I didn't see it, so
Okay.
as long as you guys got it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Like,
that's
So that's it.
yep. I hope this
Do you
helps
want to
you.
send her this paper, or is this?
Yes. Take a picture of it and send it.
Yeah, I'll send it in the picture.
Okay.
I'll have Tommy do
And
it. Oh, wait a minute.
I hope that helps you. If you have any questions, you can call Bob Vila at home.
Tool time.
Tim the tool man.
This is Tim signing out. I'm Heidi.
Hiding. Speaking of hiding, where's
Hi.
Hazel? She disappeared. She's hiding. Okay, are we done? Should I turn it
Yeah.
off?
Call me at Junior Samples. PR549.